Hi everyone. Today is Monday, April 23rd, and I'm doing this filming from the global economic north. I'm currently in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I'm not sure what to call this video, but I've just been reflecting on some things, and the whole point of my YouTube channel was to share personal reflections about different subject topics related to USA Black feminism and environmental degradation issues. But I find lately that I'm really questioning whether or not I'm interested in environmental work, because I find that it's very segregated. The paid positions go to predominantly, it seems like, non-blacks, and the other positions is basically volunteer work, which is non-paid work, and we have bills to pay. We have to be able to make a living, and I've just been reflecting on some things around what I see my career as. I grew up in Western Canada, in Alberta, and I moved to Toronto, Ontario, which is Eastern Canada. I moved because I wanted to actually develop an idea I had about talking a little bit more about who Canadians are. And I've always had some problems with this idea that Canadians are white and Canadians are a bunch of drunks that wear lumberjack jackets. And Canadians are definitely not like that. But I also think about who I want to identify with. And even though I was born in Alberta, Canada, my parentage is of Jamaican ancestry. And I know we're all Africans, we're from the part of the African diaspora, but I love to identify with my Jamaican parentage, because if it wasn't for the exposure when I was young, going to Jamaica, being around my family who was really blackcentric, they didn't promote any of this interracial dating bullshit stuff. And if it wasn't for that, I don't know where I would, how I would be able to shape my consciousness around who I end up with. So I'm not even sure what to call this video, but I guess I'll just call it something like Random Musings. Interracial relations, growing up, and I'm just, I don't know, reflecting on some different things, and also testing some lighting situations here with my camera. I don't know if you can see in the background here, but there's an interracial couple. And I am totally not for that. I don't find men outside the black race attractive at all. Physically you have to look good, and you also have to have a really nice inner about you. I don't know what it's like to be a man. I don't think of myself as a man, but I would like a guy that, I can just build with. And one of the reasons why I moved from Western Canada to Eastern Canada was because I just needed to be around more cultural diversity. That's what I thought it was at the time. But now that I'm in a place where there's a lot of cultural diversity, I need to be around options where I still can get that exposure to the importance of staying black-centric. Now, you know, when I talk about black, I'm not like an extremist that will say, kill all white people and, all that kind of thing and stay home, just be pregnant, have children and, build black nations and have, be with a guy who has all these other black wives. Polygamy. I'm totally not into that. I think all that is just bullshit, garbage. But, I think it's really important to center yourself in some kind of identity. And the thing is that it must be really hard when you don't know what that identity is. And I just find that I've just been reflecting on a lot of things lately around relationships, career. I'm a single person. I find that I'm not really attracted to these men in my local geographic, black men, because a lot of them date outside the black race and they wear skinny jeans and they have nothing attractive about them. They're very, they talk in a way where they're trying to sound proper as not to offend. They're not very authentic, and I don't want to come across as generalizing everyone to be the same, but it's just what I have experienced. There's a lot of bugs around me. So, I'm going to do some more videos, I think, about identity, where you find it. I was able to solidify my identity through USA Black feminism literatures, and find myself relating to, it's like I have read a lot of writings from black feminists in the United States, and I find that they talk about things that I question. It's almost like having the book as your best friend. And I'm gonna do some more videos about that, identity, and just maybe talk about like some popular culture, people who, like, one guy that I absolutely love, I love the way he looks, is Lenny Kravitz, and I was trying to figure out a way to just get to know him and be his friend. I find that when I listen to the lyrics of his music, he really speaks a lot about finding something about you and centering yourself in that inner whatever that is about you. And I find he's very good looking, but the thing I find problematic with Lenny Kravitz is that he's around a lot of white women, and he's still single, and I say to myself, he needs to find a nice black woman, who's really gonna, build him up. And you can see like the sadness in him. Like, there's some photographer that travels with him, and some of these pictures that he takes, I'm just like, are they in like a homosexual relationship? Because these are some very personal pictures, and I'm just like, wow. So I'm gonna look at like different, famous people, popular people, and try and integrate that into my videos as well. So I'm not sure what else to say. I'm just, like I said, random musings, and just spending some time now just trying to find what makes me happy, what gets me motivated, and what will help me make a living so that I can be economically independent. I really hate being in a situation where there's a lot of limits to the things that I want to do, and I just thinking about some things, and will share them on my videos. So thanks for watching. If you have any comments, just leave them. And also leave, critiques. I'm open to suggestions. I do read my comments, and I do make I do take them into account, let's just say. So on that note, thank you for watching my video, and have a really nice day, evening, or night, wherever you are in this world.